Hey, what up, debutantes? Steven Universe is back, thank God. We were all getting a pretty big hiatus hernia for this past couple months. It has actually been so long, the Powerpuff Girls has gone from being a 90s show to a current show. And, alright, we have the new episodes, and we are into the Into Deep story arc. And it starts off with a pretty huge two-part bang. And I'm going to be reviewing both of them together because I do consider them to be one story. One even like flows right into the next one. So as far as I'm concerned, they're pretty much one story. The first episode is Super Watermelon Island, which, as a fun little turn, picks up from Watermelon Steven, of all episodes, where Steven goes to sleep and wakes up in the body of one of his Watermelon Stevens. Sort of Avatar-ish, where he can kind of run around and see that they've kind of developed a society, which is pretty fascinating. They actually even like figured out how to procreate by growing babies out of the ground, just like gems, actually. And they're doing a sacrifice or something to Malachite, and he wakes up, alerting the gems. That Malachite is on Mask Island, so the gems go. Steven figures out that, maybe I can help them through one of the Watermelon Stevens, and he does so in this spectacular, awesome, fantastic fusion fight, which is the first time we've seen two fusions fight on the show. And it's Alexandrite versus Malachite, and it does not disappoint. What a fantastic Evangelion-style fight. I loved it. Fantastic conclusion to that one. But unfortunately, during the fight, the warp pad is broken, and the gems are not able to get back to Steven and Peridot to help them out with the gem drill, so they have to go it alone. That's where that episode ends, and it's very touching because they tell him, "Look, we know you can do this. We love you, and good luck. We know it." Then it bleeds right into the next episode, which is Gem Drill, and it's pretty nerve-wracking. I have to say, I was very impressed with the level of tension this episode was able to bring forth, where Peridot, being very commanding, actually, and Steven go down, and this drill is pretty amazing. It even has a radio. And, let's see. The plan is to just kill it. Just kill it with the drill. And Steven starts getting visions, or he starts mentally communicating with the cluster, which is actually something I didn't expect. And he wants to do it some other way. He doesn't want to just kill the cluster, which is pretty amazing, considering this thing is essentially a big bomb that's going to destroy everything he knows and loves, billions of people on the Earth. And he communicates with it, and he wants to do it another way, which is so Steven. And to be honest, something I didn't expect. I thought they were going to destroy the cluster in this, frankly. And his solution is amazing, where he's able to communicate with it, and he's able to communicate with all the separate gems. This thing is this huge tragic cluster, where it's apparently all the crystal gems that had fallen during the war, and he's able to reach them on that level because they all wanted to protect the Earth. So he's able to convince them to bubble each other so they won't be lonely anymore. That's amazingly touching and a really creative solution, I thought. And this has only just begun because I'm sure Yellow Diamond is not going to be pleased that the Earth didn't blow up because of the cluster. And she had Peridot, call her a clod and tell her she's not going to allow the cluster to blow up the Earth. So I'm pretty sure that's the next turn of events where she is now personally going to see Earth. And that's going to be a pretty cool storyline. At least that's what I'm suspecting is coming. wow, this was a really wonderful return back to the show. Really missed it. Really missed these characters, and Steven has just grown so much as a character, and he's able to problem solve in really smart, creative ways. More so than I've seen some of my grown-up human male live-action superheroes in some particular movies that we've had recently. So, I mean, bravo. Rebecca Sugar and staff did some fantastic work here. Both these episodes are great. I'm going to give them both 5 Ram chips out of 5. Since I do reward Ram chips on episodes. So definitely see it, watch it, stream it, on demand it, Hulu it, whatever. I don't know. We watch. There's not one place anymore. Just however you watch it, watch it. And we will be back next week talking about the next episode. So until next time, push the button, Lindsay.